I wonder if you know where I am. The clue is that they've got gardens in the title. And it often reminds me of a garden that Jesus went to. It was after the Last Supper he'd had with his friends. And he knew he was going to be arrested. And he knew he was about to do something very difficult. And so what we hear he did was he went to pray. And when he prayed, he said, "Father, if it is possible, take this cup away from me, yet not my will, but your will be done. If it is possible, take this cup away from me, but not my will, but your will be done." I think he didn't, or part of him, didn't want to do what he was going to do next, because he knew he'd have to die, but then he knew he needed to let that happen, and that was very important. And for a lot of us, in this Easter holiday, it's very strange. We're having to do things we don't really want to do. One of my children's going to have a birthday during this holiday, and what he'd really like to do is have a party with all his friends. But we know, and he knows, that that isn't possible this year at this time. And for a lot of you, you'll be doing quite difficult things. You're probably stuck at home. There are a lot of other things you'd like to do, but I think there's another part of you that knows what the right thing to do is, which is that we have to be part of this lockdown. It's very difficult, but it is an important part for us. And this Easter, remember this. Yes, it is difficult, but also remember that the end is fantastic. Jesus did go to the cross, but the Easter story doesn't end there. It ends with the resurrection, which is a glorious resurrection. And life is better than it ever was before. And when we get back together, it's going to be better than it ever was, because I think when all this is over, we'll appreciate our friends and we'll appreciate school more than we ever did before. And we'll get to see each other, and we'll play, and we'll have parties like we've never had before. And that's a great hope to go on with. But before we get there, we're going to have some tough times. So I do wish you a happy Easter. It's not the Easter any of us would have expected, but hang in there, and the new life will come in the end. Thank you.